What's up, YouTube? This is Fade Dragon Tier here,
And this is Katsuni.
and we're gonna be playing Hoard, which is a game on Steam. This one really intrigued me because you get to be a dragon, and that's all I needed to read, and I was like, sign me up.
And you get shinies.
Pardon?
And you get shinies.
And you get shinies. Oh god, do you ever get the shinies? The whole game basically rotates around the idea of flying your dragon around and burning various villagers and stealing the plunder and princesses. You gotta remember to kidnap the princesses, guys.
And torch the knights.
And torch the knights. Yes, those knights are bastards, but we'll see that in a moment here. So whenever we're ready, you can start it up, Katsuni.
Okie doke.
So like I said, Steam is Hoard is a Steam game. It's $10 on Steam. It's not exactly free to play, but for $10 you could probably do a lot worse. So here we go, traveling around the countryside. We got a building here. I'm gonna torch this. So I want the gold. I think its regen might be better than my damage. Almost. No, not quite.
Not quite. You'll definitely need to get a better gun pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, try to save your money before dropping it off until we get our *2 multiplier. Which just popped up.
Good, because I just got full of loot. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is raise my damage. Because damage is a good thing. Okay, so it's probably better not to torch like the windmills, eh? Like just torch the stuff that spawns around them.
Yeah, they're worth like 500 for killing a windmill, but if you let it stay alive longer, then it makes the little carts that it spawns worth more. That's the big thing in the game. It's like, the longer you leave things alive, the bigger risk versus reward. Usually. In the case of like the little windmill things, then it's not quite so much a risk.
More so just
unless they have...
so we should definitely be killing these buildings as they pop up, though. Because they're gonna start spawning like some crazy... And I'm bringing my defense up just in case I get jumped.
Yeah, if you fight something like one of the towns spawn carts that are worth about twice as much as the ones you get from the windmills, but towns also spawn archers around them, and they'll also spawn those horrible little fleas.
Oh hey, there's a princess.
Woohoo, princess kit!
Nab her. Throw her into our dungeon.
Oh, just torched one of the things. It's a thing. Yes, torched. I'm trying to remember what it's called, a bar or tavern thing. But it's torched now, so I guess it's firewood. What a royal carriage looks like. I love how capturing a princess baits everybody. All the knights come to you so that they can be torched nice and easily. Oh, by the way, the castles spawn knights which try to save princesses, but it also happens to spawn the princesses themselves.
Alright.
So, keeping the towers alive like the castles for a longer period, you'll get much more valuable princesses, but you'll also get much more knights trying to save them. Once again, risk versus reward. Yeah. Okay, there's way too many of those little things coming out from somewhere. Not sure where all these thieves are coming from. Very, very easy to get wrapped up in this and lose track of what you're doing. I'd say more, but it's so busy
It's
trying
pretty
to
addictive,
all
like
shiny.
just running around killing guys. Like you want.
I know, it's like a multiplayer addictive version of like a solitaire or something. I know at least I, for one, have lost more than a couple days just playing this and not even notice I've done it. It's like, oh, hey, it's Thursday. That's great. When'd that happen?
Playing Hoard for like 14 hours straight.
Yeah, something like that. More than I want to admit to. But what can I say? It's worth it.
Oh, I'm having a blast.
$10 worth out of it.
Torching villages, stealing loot. Villagers are like trying to shoot arrows at me. Oh, they killed me. So when I die, that loses our multiplier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Boo me.
It goes from 3 back to 1, but it'll be back in a minute. Just try to avoid it if you can at all help it. Generally, you lose more money by dying than you'd get anything out of capturing something. So it's usually not worth the dying. If you need to heal, you can always run back to your Hoard as well.
Yep.
And just rest up. It takes a few seconds and time's always against doing this. But
Hello,
you can do
princess.
a lot more if you die.
Ha! Kidnap the princess.
Oh, not a big deal. Just remember, if you kidnap the princess, set her next down to the Santa Claus.
I have not even seen a knight come after her yet. So I torched the castle too.
That's because I keep torching the castles. Well, I left one of the castles up so that it can spawn up some princesses, but I don't want... There are so many that we spend the whole game trying to defend her. Otherwise, we lose the gold bonus, really, if we're not out capturing stuff. That's the thing, everything comes down to time. You need time to pick up loot, you need time to heal, time to drop off the loot, time to get between loot areas. Time to get a princess, time to guard the princess. You're constantly doing something, and it just gets more and more hectic the longer the game goes on. As things start spawning and upgrading faster. So by the end of the game, you're just constantly just trying to run through as quickly as you can. Now, my only problem with the game, just since we're being recorded, is that there is no innate way in the game at all to actually communicate with your allies, yet it's a game where you pretty much are forced to communicate.
Right. Yeah, and just for the record, we are using Skype for this one. As we do with all of our games. But yeah, I could definitely see, like, if you were playing this without Skype, like, having no communication with your teammates whatsoever would be a problem.
Yeah, later on you need to have some kind of coordination, like if there's like... if you have like a thief at your base or something and you're not going to be able to get to it in time, stuff like that. I mean, there's no way in the game to even send text messages, which is kind of frustrating. As long as you have Skype or Vent or something though, awesome game.
But yeah, that was pretty fun. You definitely outscored me, but
Silver.
I made silver. Or no, I didn't even make silver. Or did I?
Well, we got
150.
silver. It's a combined score, right?
Oh, is it? Sweet.
Yeah, so it's like the two of us together, we got total Hoard value of 233,877.
And
If we
those
hadn't
damn
had that
thieves.
death in the middle, we probably would have hit gold.
Yeah, that's my bad. So if Fade didn't fail so badly, we would have done well. So that's a pretty cool game. Once again, it's on Steam, so if you want, you can definitely check it out. We have tons of more videos on our YouTube channel, so certainly feel free to comment, like, subscribe on any of our videos. Once again, this was Fade, Dragon Tier, and Katsuni. Have a good one, guys.
Good night, bye-bye.